A coroner has recorded an open verdict after failing to discover how an elderly, frail woman ended up on the floor in her care home. Zafar Sadiq said there was too much conflicting evidence and dispute about Miss Margaret Janney's death at the Roxburgh House Care Home in Cradley Heath to come to a different conclusion. Well, the family had to ask the police to investigate. Here's our health correspondent, Michele Paduano.
Margaret Janney was 93 years old, immobile and totally reliant on staff at the Roxburgh House Care Home in Cradley Heath. They should have checked her every 30 minutes. They didn't, and no one seems to know how she ended up on the floor with 9 fractured ribs.
It's quite heartbreaking because she's my only aunt, and it's not the fact she's died, she was 93, it's just the fact that we will never really know. She must have died lonely, in pain.
Senior carer Sammy Jo Gardner on the left and Deputy Manager Caroline Bomber were both sacked. The home manager, Julie Jones, seen on the left here, said that Miss Bomber had failed to call 999 and failed to tell the GP that the patient had been found on the floor. A safeguarding report also criticised the home for neglect, and concerns were raised in court about staffing levels.
The coroner, Zafar Sadiq, said he still had concerns about record keeping at the home and would write a Section 28 letter. He said, regrettably, it still remained unclear as to the exact sequence of events leading up to Miss Janney's death. He said there was a great deal of conflicting evidence and even dispute, which included the location of Miss Janney's body.
The family said they were concerned that someone was hiding the truth.
No one is able to explain how Margaret came to be on the floor, when she died, and how she came to have 9 broken ribs. The family have decided as a result to report the matter to the police in the hope that a criminal investigation may be able to discover how and why Margaret came by her death.
HC1, who run the home, say the health, safety and well-being of residents was its #1 priority, and it would fully implement the recommendations made by the coroner. Michele Paduano, BBC Min Today.